Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds and welcome to another seeding day. So today I am focusing on flowers. I've got lots and lots of flowers I want to start. Yes, a little bit of an update on the petunias that I started. I am very disappointed with the germination rate. Almost none of them came up. The only ones that I had really good germination rate on were the Easy Wave mix. Pretty much all the rest of them had hardly anything come up or nothing at all. So I'm very disappointed with that. I don't think I've ever had that poor of a rate of germination on anything. Like I've always had good luck with petunias. I've never had any problems with them. So yeah, don't know. I might have to find a different place to order my petunia seeds from. I don't know if I'll order them from the same place, or I might try them maybe one more time and see what happens with their seed. And if it's the same results, then I'll just try and find a different place. I know a lot of the really big, super mounding trailing ones are sold by cutting. You have to buy them as cuttings rather than by seed. So it does limit. Unless we want to get into buying things that are already started, like buying plug trays and stuff like that. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite big enough. We're still pretty small with our market garden and our little plant sale. So something to think about, but I don't think we're quite there yet. I'd still rather start stuff from seed myself, but we'll see. We'll see how it progresses. So petunias, I was disappointed on. So anyway, moving on. I've got lots of seeds I want to start. I got marigolds and a wide variety of other things I want to start. I am going to begin with Snapdragons. I've got 3 varieties of Snapdragons. Some of the seed is old from a couple years ago and some of it is new. So I've got Black Prince Snapdragon. This is a dark red, almost burgundy flower on it. I've got the Rembrandt Snapdragon. And I've got this one. This one is new to me this year. It's called Prairie Fire. So it's sort of like an apricot orangey type of color. So it'll be interesting to see what those look like. So I'm going to start with the Black Prince. I got my trays all ready to go here. And like petunia seed, Snapdragon seed is very tiny. It is almost like dust. So I am just going to be scattering it on the surface of the cell packs, and then I'll just use a little bit of water to water it in. And then I will be, obviously transplanting them. We'll see how well this stuff germinates. Like I said, some of it's a couple years old. But Snapdragons are one of those ones that I always loved as a kid. And I still like them, but for whatever reason, I guess I stopped growing them because there are always other things that took priority over the Snapdragons. But I'm kind of starting to grow them again because I really enjoy them. I like the way they look in the garden. They have such pretty colors and pretty flowers. So yeah, this is what we're doing. And I think it's important to have flowers in the garden. Vegetables are important because they feed the body, but flowers feed the soul. And I think that's just as important as feeding the physical body. Okay. Got some tags ready to go. I'll have to make up a couple more. So what kind of flowers are you growing this year? Are you growing your own from seed? Or are you buying plugs, or just buying them already ready to go from the garden center? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you get your plants from. Doesn't matter if you're starting from seed or buying them already started. Both are viable. Don't let anyone tell you that if you don't start your own seeds that you're not gardening. That's not true. There we go. Not everybody has the space or the time to start their own seeds, and that's okay. Okay, so that's the Black Prince. I've actually used up this. Did I use up the seed in that? Or is there more seed in there? Oh, there's more seed in there. I wonder if I should just use it up. Not sure what to do. Maybe I should just use that up. Maybe, yeah, we'll just use it up. We'll just do a whole tray of Black Prince. And then that seed is used up. It is a couple years old already, so that way it gets it out of the seed box. I know I'm sure we all have boxes of old seeds sitting around that we tried. We thought it was kind of cool. But then, the following year, new and more interesting varieties pique our interest, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And then once I get these all done up, I do have some marigolds and a few other things that I want to start today. So we'll just continue on. All right, so I've finished up with the Snapdragons. I must admit, I do love this packaging this is from Hudson Valley Seeds, I believe. I love this. This is just fantastic artwork. I love their art packs. I'd order more from them if their shipping rates to Canada wasn't so expensive. I definitely order more. I mean, the last time I was going to order from them, 4 packets of seeds was going to cost me $40 in shipping. I thought, nope, too rich for me. So, but if you can order from these guys, their art packs are quite lovely. I do have several of them. So anyway, moving on. So I am going to move on to the Agastache, or Agastache. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of seeds in there. This one's new to me. I've never tried it. I've heard it's supposed to be quite fragrant, and it's supposed to be good for pollinators, which is always a good thing. We do have honeybees in our yard, so anything that will help them out is a good thing. So it's small seed, but there's not very many in there. So pour them out this way so they don't stick to the lip of the envelope. And then we'll see. I don't know if there's not very many. Oh, there's still a few in the bottom there. I don't know if I'll offer these for sale then if there's very few. Especially if I'm new to them. I'll see how well they grow. And then maybe next year I can look for some larger quantities of the Agastache, and then maybe we can get some going for the market garden and for our plant sale. So that's the Agastache. What was next? Okay, I've got some blue lace flower. Grab the tags here. This is another one that's new to me. It looks very pretty. It looks like something that would attract pollinators and stuff like that as well. I think it's supposed to. Well, we'll see what happens. It's always fun to experiment. That's why I like gardening so much. It's a great big huge wonderful place to experiment for the cost of a few dollars that a seed packet costs. It's not a bad investment, and then you get to have the fun the fun of planting stuff, the fun of seeing it grow and bloom. Oh, these are quite large, so we might have to do, I was going to do them in the 6-packs. I wonder if I should do them in 4-packs instead. That might be a smarter move. I can see they're actually fairly big, so. Okay, changing tactics. Be right back. All right, we're back. And so I have changed I'm gonna put the blue lace flowers into 4-packs so that they can stay in those and they don't need to be transplanted out or into anything else, because the seed is fairly large, so I can easily plant 1 per cell kind of thing. So yes, let's do that instead. There we go. Be interesting to see how they well they do. Yeah, something new. And as I was saying, that's what I love about gardening. It's a great chance, an opportunity to try new things, to experiment. You know, if stuff grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So what new things are you experimenting with in your garden this year? What new to you varieties are you looking forward to? I know I've got so many tomatoes, so many peppers, you know, and it seems like every day that goes by this past week, there's like more that has to be started. Like there's more peppers that have to be started. Don't know where we're going to put them all, but we've got more peppers to start yet. Yeah, we ordered we put a late order in with Vessies because we realized we didn't have any poblano seeds or serrano seeds, and the hot cherry seeds that we had didn't germinate very well, so we had to order some of those. And of course, like Glenn put the order in, not me. He orders 2 more packets of the red primero. That's that red habanero, which we already had 2 packets of seeds of, so we're gonna have lots of habaneros, apparently, lots of red habaneros. We're gonna have to get into making some sauces with those. All right. It's funny how things like that happen, hey? It's actually quite a few seeds here, so I'm probably gonna end up doing another full tray of these. And then they can be good for, I can offer, if they look good, we'll offer them up at the plant sale. Some of these are accidentally getting 2 seeds. Try and not do that if I can help it. But I wonder how well they'll germinate. So I don't know, I'm finding things this year, it's a mixed bag of when it comes to germination. Like some things are germinating really well and other things aren't. So I'm not too sure what to make of that. I don't know if it's the old seed, if it's something that we're doing, because most things have come up without any problem. But I don't know, it's hard to say. Every year is different in the garden. Every single year is different. You know, it's just, grab some soil here, sprinkle some soil on top, and then I'll water them. And then we'll set them aside and start on the next tray. So yeah, continuing on with more flowers. All right, so moving on. I did 2 trays of the blue lace flower in the 4 packs, the 4 cell packs. So I'm hoping that we can add those to our plant sale. I'm not sure how well they'll sell, but that's okay. Anything that doesn't sell, you know, we can put into our own garden. So I am moving on to some other stuff. I won't get everything planted today. I know I wanted to do a whole whack of marigolds, but I am running out of space down here really fast. So we need to set up some more tables and some more lights so that we can finish that. And I'm hoping temperatures are starting to moderate. So maybe depending on what the forecast is for next week, I'm hoping that as long as the overnight lows aren't horribly cold, we might be able to get our greenhouse going. Like we'll obviously have to heat it, especially at night, but as long as it's not excessively cold at night, we should be able to do that. And then maybe some of the earlier stuff can go into the greenhouse, like these big peppers and stuff. They'll get more light. Temperature will be a little bit cool, which might slow down their growth a little bit, which at this point wouldn't be a bad thing. So yes, everything is just moving right along faster than what we would like, I think, or what I would like. So what I'm starting right now, this is called Blue Monday Sage. This is from Revival Seeds. It's a type of clary sage, so if you're familiar with that. It has these lovely, pretty blue flowers. It looks like it'd be a great cut flower. It looks like it might be great for pollinators, so I thought that might be a great option. They're not too bad for size. They're about the size of a tomato seed, maybe. I am going to put them into the 6 cell packs. And then what I will probably do is transplant them into the 3-inch pots. And then we can definitely have these for the plant sale. And then of course plant them around our own garden. So yes, and I know my taste in flowers is definitely broadening. I know for years and years and years I avoided growing zinnias. I don't know why. For some reason I had this idea in my head that zinnias were hard to grow, and of course they're not. They're not hard to grow at all. So I recently sort of fallen in love with zinnias. They're nice and tall and they attract butterflies and everything else. So yeah, and I've always loved marigolds. I always thought them to be a very bright, cheerful, sunshiny type flower, and I've always enjoyed them. I like both the African and the French marigolds, the big ones and the small ones. The small ones have some fantastic color variations. You know, the bright coppery reds and the deep reds and the yellows and striped ones. I've always enjoyed those. So I'm just going to quickly finish off this tray and then move on to the next. Like I said, I don't know if I'll get everything done. Like I still have, like I said, more peppers to start. So I'll probably move on to those next, get the rest of those peppers in as soon as possible. We are going to, you know, instead of a honey farm or a vegetable farm, we're just going to be a pepper farm. We've got that many pepper plants. Oh my goodness. I honestly don't know what we're going to do with them all if they all come up. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. Well, I think I accidentally put a couple of extra seeds in some of these cells, but otherwise it basically filled up the rest of this tray. So I've got 2 boxes at the end of this tray with the agastache, and then the rest is the Blue Monday sage. So I just got to put a tag on that and water them, and we're good to go. Here we go. What is this? This is the Blue Monday sage. There we go. Blue Monday sage. Awesome. So yes, I'm going to continue on with what I'm doing. Hopefully I can make some headway and get all of the rest of the peppers that we did started. That would be nice. And then I can totally move on from the peppers. Like we still have onions to start. We still have all of our tomatoes to start. We still, you know, all the pumpkins and cucumbers and cabbage, that all has to be started yet. So obviously not right away. I mean, like I said, the tomatoes will wait till the end of March, beginning of April. So cucumbers can wait till mid-April. Pumpkins can wait till mid-April. Same with the cabbage. The cabbage can probably wait till late April before we start them. So otherwise, because cabbage tends to grow really fast and they get very leggy very quickly. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. So I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're having a good Friday. And I wish you a fantastic weekend. If you've got a seedy Sunday or Saturday to go to, I hope you enjoy it, because I know I'm going to enjoy the one I'm going to this. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out. Sorry, I'm running out of things to say. Sorry, sometimes I trip over my own words and I get self-conscious, so I apologize. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you're new here, do hit that like button and the subscribe button. It does help grow my channel. So again, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again real soon.